That might be worth a look.
Man buying heirlooms, brothers pushed, felt bones, not
The spells.
New guy in trouble.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you that.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Or do you have the means to support yourself? Then you don't need to be in the city. No refugees. It is decreed. Or do you have the means to support yourself? Oh, sure.
That'll make a great headline.
Address officer.
The Duke. Raven.
No.
I think.
No refugees. It is decreed. Really? Here I thought this was going to be a
Help! I'm being Eat this, you pile of...
Villains.
No refugees. It is decreed. Or do you have the means to... Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council... Your name? I'm doing the... Last time. Name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business. Eyes open, body still. The Watcher will communicate with our new intelligence directorate. They'll determine if upstanding citizens have no reason to fear. And you are an upstanding citizen.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare. As witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes, it has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die. Your peaceful surrender has been noted. You will be transferred.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains, take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is
Find
imminent.
those little bastards or I'll have your head!
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that temple.
I'm looking for heads. Yeah. Who wants the phone?
I'm not going inside.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadent delight?
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back. My prices. Get your seafood here.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do. Buy a painting. Go on, treat yourself. Do.
Low-class prices. You won't find more flavor for less.
What does it feel like?
In a words.
It's a bargain.
Almost painfully so. My body burned like the noonday sun.
Up there, Danfalan's dancing axe. The Harper safe house Jahira mentioned.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job. Whatever. Whether you're getting hammered or getting nailed, we've...
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards. How many bodyguards does a man need? Get on then. Last door on the right. Lower the gates! Special permission.
Your folks.
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Like what? I don't know. I'll know it when I see it.
Just think, God of the oppressed. My eye.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
So many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss. Careful, I bite. Should be easy.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? You banged your head recently. Didn't you spot 'em by the gate? It's all right, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that?
One day I'll catch a break.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more are needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. but your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion? It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Of course that's why he came crawling back. He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us, so he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Why does Cazador need me? What is he planning?
Brother! Please!
Fine. You owe your wretched life to my friend. Now tell me what I need to know.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. Hidden from us all. The Black Mass. It will be his triumph. He'll complete the ritual and emerge the vampire ascendant. He'll walk in the sun. He'll be free of the hunger. He'll tap into power no vampire has ever dreamed of. Best of all, we'll join him. His loyal servants walking in the light as living vampires. We'll be free, brother.
You can't believe that, Dal. When has Cazador ever shared power?
We deserve this, Astarion. Can't you see? We've given him everything. Our blood and tears. And he's finally going to reward us. And you will be with us when the time comes. It's fate, written in your very flesh.
You sound surprised. I am capable of doing the right thing from time to time. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Still, though, a living vampire. Yes, but only because of the parasite. This would be true freedom. Freedom from the hunger. Freedom to live a real life in the sun. No tapple required. And if I were to ascend instead of him, freedom from Cazador, once and for all. Perhaps. But if I can take this power from him, I have to know. I have to. Then we'll deal with it. It can't be worse than everything else we've faced. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of.
What if they build a machine that can drink points, but half the bloody city out of...
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
To keep watch.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it. The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. The landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you. How dare you? Accusing an upstanding cit of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling.
Would be more open to traders?
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll have a skeg at these. That should do you.
Right, this was a stupid idea.
God of the oppressed. My eye. Damn priests.
I don't mind it.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. So did... They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute. Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk? Come off it. Let me show you. Pleasure to... I believe I got kicked out of a temple.
Sleeping in the gutter, then that... Looking for lodgings?
The missus and I have been dreaming. I don't mind it, honestly.
Blackets will be done.
pleasure house?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
So loud.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room. Don't be such a prude.
No time to rest. Very well.
Well, hello. Hardly a challenge.
No one's stopped me yet. Blood near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source, a body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Theon, gold grind, landlord, murdered.
A son who spills his own mother's blood is fated to spill plenty more.
Found his secret. My sweet boy. Why?
The corpse remains. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
All right, what now? These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
have seen everything.
Blood near the bed.
And all round the bed. I'd probably break his nose.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source.
This key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnel.
Murdered. Charming. She mustn't have nursed him enough as a child. Or too much.
Dwarf, like me, dresses in red. Baldur. Found his secret. Killed.
The spell's power.
Listen, it's got private music and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard. Doesn't make any sense.
Confuses me, but I'm
None that you fucking break his nose. Fucker, give me strength. He wants the bounty.
Fresh off the easel.
Forget your worries.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. Good to see you again. Even if you have put me out of pocket. The boss bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. Indeed we do. Seems like an age ago that the boss sent me to keep an eye on you. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
I don't understand, especially for you.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Dirty dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Of course you wouldn't. Who can resist the pleasure of the strap once leather meets flesh? It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Swishing. I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I'd promise I'd... Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind. Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn stone to silk. Your body could suffer no knot. They're through the curtain. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are. Nisha, our lovely nymph. But she's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the...
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering. Unhand me, you ham-fisted oaf. You should know better. Ugh. Come to pay your respects to the real... It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering. Sometimes a lady has to make her... The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference. And I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved. Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink. The drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are. That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But he dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something...
Don't take it off.
Apologies, but the stern librarian is away. Upon her return, she expects clients on their knees, a list of their transgressions ready.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Hells, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste? What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
Remember our vow to keep one another safe.
Oh.
When the music stops, you and I.
Lovely. And nice. Oh. I'm not sure I'm up to much.
Sorry. Be real careful. Better be.
Ma, you want a drink? Hoot.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sheress's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst. Sheress Caress, the Mamselle's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't. Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet. Damn! First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. Have a look. All set, are you? Have a look. All set, are you?
Just make the drinks.
Lovely.
I'm not telling you about Raphael's sex life.
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed.
I promise. We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. Another music spoon. Right. Cow. We will continue dancing.
Sorry.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. Nine Fingers. It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the Guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
You rats with the guild now. Heard Nine Fingers met her match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs? Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chats are fit.
Not looking for...
Enjoy the fiddling.
I wish I could.
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe.
A new face? Looking for another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
What do you think, silly? Love, of course. Hot and vulgar with me, or sweet and sincere with my sister. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement. We want both of you, silly, at the same time.
I do not share what is mine, and I will not be shared.
A shame. But either one of us will...
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no, I got it on especially for you.
Was that human born?
I wish I could kiss you. I mean...
Fortune. Chuck. You, as you said.
Understand why there's such a type for so many.
Of course you came back. I never doubted you would.
Sorry. Be careful.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you're sure. As you...
Of course you came back. I never doubted you.
In that case, we will require two of you. And indeed, I suggest it. Because I have never seen a creature as fair as this.
What a world. I never dreamed I'd be on the paying end in a brothel. But our leader here has made the dire mistake of failing to sleep with me so far, and it's a mistake I have been aching to correct.
Charming.
There must be a sprinkling shower of gold first. Coin.
Let's go. This is thrilling.
Got that right. The gold. There.
It's on spoon.
Look at me.
I'm not an apple eater.
Sorry.
You have the key to
I got it. I got it. Don't worry. Everyone is correct.
He can be set free.
Quite the merry little party, shall we? I hope you're not afraid of the dark, my darling. I must snuff out. It's all part of the
The lady, Nim, moves your hand to where the clasps of her blouse lie.
All right, sweethearts. You dared to dance with a professional. You'll get your desire.
His skin is like lustered pearls, almost translucent and so delicately smooth.
He's so perfect. It could move even the toughest soul to tears.
It's so easy to see why that body alone ruined so many lives.
You haven't earned the right to stare at me like that. I can't help myself. You look so delicious.
For this, I feel we should be paying you.
Astarion lavishes attentions on everyone present with flawless technique, unfazed. It's all pure instinct, but when you meet his eye for a moment, there's a look about him that reveals he's a million realms away.
Give me a moment, for pity's sake. You've exhausted me already.
We recover quickly, but not that quickly. Even in the best of times, it's an oasis with Baldur's Gate preparing for war. The caress feels like the final flicker.
I much prefer a cat. Yeah.
Don't touch me. Easy.
Doesn't make any sense.
We're where you met the dragon.
Can't give up now.
Oh,
to keep going.
Strength.
Pleasure house?
Hello, my dear.
Hard of your pleasure.
Wear it to dinner with your folks.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadent delights?
Simple.
And so
Wish to live in more interesting times. Don't waste a step.
This ritual Astarian Spawnkin spoke of. As you... Work to be done.
Looking ahead.
Orin is good. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. You're sure? Oh, speak. You're sure? Later, then.
Can't slow down.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome. I am free. You must face them. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to... Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Keeping very well, I hope?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Master, I'll never forget him.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin cat smells like goblins. Yes, fun. Ooh, more.
Men, a decade ago, Baldur's Gate, who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldur? There is to make Baldur's Gate a safe haven. We'll first...
Baldur's... It is done.
I wasn't all right.
Hey, soldier. Not surprised you haven't tried it yourself yet.
Thank the gods.
don't have to think about a thing.
I would to, but I just have such a headache. Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
I don't understand.
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this man?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Make it hurt.
I will ascend.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp, but no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. Is it not in the Illithid's barbarity that we find its splendor? Your eyes are no less monstrous, I assure you. A lesser woman might be frightened, but I...
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Oh, I don't need it to desire me back. That's... But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than contented. You are at total peace. Your belly is full, your mind rested, your eyes bright. No more will you hear the clang of steel on steel. No more will you fear the cry of a wolf, the growl of an ogre. You are warm. You are safe.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me. If you seek rapture, find it elsewhere.
Squashed.
What a day. With pleasure. Still alive. Excellent. If not over, then through.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delight.
Let them see you taking charge of this pleasure.
Yeah, you got that right.
Another case closed, another bottle. Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? Ugh, I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found? That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I want something compelling. Hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less. That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Really? Duvella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies her. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been... Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? Well, that's just insulting. I am an investigator. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay in. Oh, and you'll need this pass. Well, what are you...
Give it a good rumple.
One chicken wing.
You can stare as much as you like.
That blacksmith was...
New guy. Trouble.
Yeah, you got that right. Guild. Yeah. That's what I heard.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type. I suppose, if you're willing to pay for it. Now get out.
Keep a blade close.
Where you met the drought.
He's tired.
Oh, Father, goodness, Frank.
She wants to be rid of that brute.
This isn't right.
Understand why there's such a like
On his leash.
The cucumbers have been taken from the
These things have stayed interesting.
again.
Chicken wing.
Don't waste a step.
I got it.
Never wanted the easy path.
Halt, oppressor! I am reclaiming the victuals in this basement for the good of ratkind. Are you not? You lot hoard your delectable riches while my brothers and sisters starve. We will.
Doesn't make any sense.
I never thought I was in Highland. She wants to be rid of that brute. That seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? To fill her
Dinner
fingers
is your
with
fault.
yours.
That watch just sent him
You're not
flying.
wearing.
Siege, they won't care about stupid lists. We have to be prepared.
Whatever we need, we can get in.
I know he can be set free. Fresh off the
Everyone
easel.
at Sharest is correct.
Devil's Den.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes, give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak. What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an elder brain. If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden, one that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. And if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return. Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir. power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. I am no mortal, and I do not fail. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world. I won't stop you. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting.
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp. Why? Why? Is he any worse than Asmodeus, do you suppose? The reigning serpent, he who harvests souls to fight an unwinnable blood war. Worse than Mephistopheles, the devil who slayed his own son. He whose experiments threatened to melt his own frozen throne. Your mind is made up. But there's another option. Glory be to the devil keeps the Orphic hammer in his lair. If we can find a way in, we can take... I'll use it to smash the Truez bonds. Yisk, Githkar, Tafkik. First to Voss, then to Raphael. Just don't expect a lavish spread awaiting us this time.